Shot up, won't go. Rebound, Chad Gross. And a jump ball's called. As Gross came out of there with it, the underneath official called a jump, and that goes back to Wetmore. And now Wetmore's going to turn it over. Two guys standing out of bounds. One leaves. The Cardinal player hands it to him, and he's still got 1 foot out of bounds, so a turnover back to Linn, and now Wetmore with the timeout. 23 seconds left in overtime. Timeout on the floor. We'll bring you back right after this.
Talk about great reviews. Here's one from John. He said the entire team did a truly extraordinary job on their home addition. He said the new family room is magnificent, and he couldn't imagine it turning out any better or more beautiful than it did. This was one of the many satisfied customers of Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. In the construction business, it certainly pays to have integrity because word gets around. In this case, the words are a ringing endorsement. Check them out at GeislerRoofing.com, Geisler.com.
23 seconds left in overtime. Linn leads 54-50. That timeout by Wetmore's coach, wanting an explanation on what the call was, and Coach Gary Smith not happy with that explanation at all. The call was on the inbound for Wetmore. Two players standing out of bounds could not decide who they wanted to throw it in. As one started to go back into play, the other player handed him the ball. Well, he's still standing out of bounds, so that's a turnover to Linn, and it will stay with Linn. So Cooper will inbound, full court press on from Wetmore. Cooper's got to get it in. Now he does to Gross, who's fouled immediately with 21 seconds, so we're headed to the other end to shoot 1-on-1. Linn with a 4-point lead, 54-50 in overtime. Then coming up, Hanover Doniphan West in this gym. And then Rocky will have bookends with Frankfort and Troy. Gross's free throw up, strong. Rebound, Wetmore. Here come the Cardinals quickly. Holster, other end. He's going to go coast to coast, laying good. 2-point game. Gross going to be fouled again, and there is a foul called. So with 8 seconds left, Wetmore unable to foul quickly. Gross gets the basketball. They'll send him back to the line. 54-52 on that uncontested lay-in by Holster. Chad Gross, 14 points, shooting 1-on-1. 2-point ball game. Free throw good. Back to a 3-point game. Big free throw for Gross right here. Free throw up and down. 56-52 with 6. Holster gets his pocket picked. Ball loose. Still loose. Rolling around. And Andy Henry will get a 3 at the buzzer, or a 2 at the buzzer, and it will count. But Linn is going to win this. 56-54 in overtime. We'll take a break. Bring you back right after this.
Quality products, excellent service, you'll get it all at Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn. They feature brands that live up to their names like Massey Ferguson, Gale, and Agco Farm Equipment, Husqvarna chainsaws, Dixon lawnmowers, and a whole lot more. Coleman Implement also offers the latest diagnostic equipment to repair or service your new model vehicles. With products like these and customer service that's second to none, why go anywhere else? Stop by and see what Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn can do for you. Out on the ranch, there never seems to be enough hours in the day. Titan West Incorporated can't make the day longer, but they can help you work faster with the equipment you need to work your cattle quickly and safely. The OK Corral is the most versatile, portable corral system on the market. Lined with galvanneal steel, it can haul your livestock, supplies, and even an ATV. Improve efficiency on your ranch with cattle handling equipment from Titan West Incorporated.
Well, 56-54, Linn wins it over Wetmore in overtime. A really entertaining game, to say the least. Chad Gross led the way with 16. believe he had 10 blocks. It was, looks like 16 points for Andy Henry for Wetmore. Linn wins it in overtime, 56-54 over Wetmore. We're going to take another timeout, see if we can get hooked up with Rocky Downing. We have consolation action going on in the other gym, getting ready for a championship semifinal. Hanover Wildcat basketball on the way, taking on Doniphan West when we come back.
For an experienced mechanic who specializes in repairing and rebuilding tractors, trucks, and other types of farm equipment, the man you're looking for is Richard at Fact Machine Shop. He has a well-equipped workshop for all kinds of jobs, big or small, that allow him to fabricate and repair all kinds of farm machinery. If you have an older piece of equipment that's hard to find parts for, Richard can custom make the parts and get it back up and running. So remember Richard at Fact Machine Shop when you need a good mechanic.
The Bank of Palmer encourages you to buy local and support the merchants who support your community. You'll find unique items, unbeatable service, and friendly people right here in your hometown. Not only will you boost the economy and preserve your neighborhoods, you'll sustain the businesses that help Palmer, Linn, and Barnes maintain their small town character. These small communities have a lot to offer, and the Bank of Palmer thanks you for your support. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Brian, do you know anything about these bathrobes and scented candles that came in?
Oh, they're for the spa we're adding on. We'll be known for Perfection Auto Body and Spa. Our customers are going to love it.
Brian, you know our major focus is our complete body repair for minor repairs and major collision work.
But I also ordered mud packs, slippers, and a jacuzzi.
Of course you did. Folks, bring us your vehicles that need body work done. We'll restore them to like-new condition. We're Perfection Auto Body
and Spa,
west of Clay Center on Highway 24.
Not every company has the time or budget to cover necessary IT needs. Blue Valley Telecommunications and Networks Plus certified staff can help your company achieve better business solutions. Whether you need 24/7 desktop management, IT support and consulting, someone to monitor your servers, or even a place to store your data, we have the solution for you. We can assist your business no matter what size. Visit us at bluevalley.net for more information.
Earning and keeping your business is the top priority at Oldie Tractor Repair in Linn. Their professionally trained technicians have a tremendous amount of experience with all types of farm equipment. They service all brands of tractors, combines, and forage equipment, especially John Deere. They work on diesel truck engines, clutches, transmissions, differentials, and brakes. Call Oldie Tractor Repair of Linn, Kansas. Serving area farmers.
Pizza, anyone? How about chicken bacon ranch pizza, bacon cheeseburger, or Canadian bacon pizza, along with your usual favorites? Okay, you might be wondering, where can you get all those great pizzas? At Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn. And don't forget, all toppings are no extra charge. Their Hunt Brothers pizza is fantastic. Moe's is more than just a convenience store. Just ask your family. They'll be happy with supper from Moe's. It's the hot spot for food and more. Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn also has Sunday beer sales.
Save time and gas and easily deposit checks from the comfort of your home. United Bank and Trust is pleased to offer our newest mobile banking feature, Mobile Deposit. There's no need to make that extra trip to the bank to deposit a check. Simply endorse, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on how to apply Mobile Deposit. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
As a business owner, you know the importance of being covered by a good insurance policy from a trusted agency. Without it, you could suffer huge losses. So let Blue Valley Insurance put your mind at ease. I'm Dave Savage, and our agents have many years of experience handling all types of insurance policies, including commercial insurance. We stand with our customers through the tough times, protecting their property and their livelihood. Blue Valley Insurance, with offices in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Kramer Oil is offering fuel contracts for 2015, so you can lock in a price between March and November for gas and diesel. You have the option to prepay the entire amount or pay 30 cents per gallon to hold the contract. The result, easier budgeting, potential cost savings, and guaranteed supply of diesel fuel and gasoline to your farm or business. Kramer Oil delivers reliable service at competitive prices. Contact them at 785-562-2466 or online at kramer.com.
Back at Onaga, Phil Kasper, studio engineer Cody Siebold, now joined by Rocky Downing. They are underway in that gym. Frankfort Wildcats, 56-54. Rocky Linn wins it in overtime. Take it away. Some kind of game. Thanks, Flip. We'll bring you over here where Jacob Studer just hit the Frankfort Wildcats' first bucket of the ball game. They trailed 7-0. That was 7 straight points from Colin Jasper of Troy. Hit a couple of two-point field goals in transition and then 1 3-point shot. 7-2 now. Troy back with the basketball. Pull-up jumper in the mid lane. Put up and in by Jake Ross. Frankfort with it. They faced pressure from the outset, and it's caused them a couple of problems here in this opening quarter. There's 4:09 to go, so we're about 4 minutes into the game, and now a traveling violation on Alex Rader against that pressure we just talked about. It'll be Troy's possession. Frankfort will bring into the ball game Waylon Kokaruta, joins on the floor Jake Rose, Jacob Studer, Adam Kingworthy, and Brandon Levi, the 5 on the court right now for Frankfort. 9-2, they trail by 7. They're about 10 minutes away from that Hanover matchup now in the championship semifinals after the Linn Wetmore game went to overtime, and Linn Bulldogs winning that thing in OT 56-54. It was a heck of a late comeback. They were down 7 late in that game. Now, takeaway by Troy. Racing to the other end is Alex Schmeely. He'll be cut off inside by Kokaruta, but a bucket up and good by Schmeely, and he's got his first points. 3.5 to work first quarter. Now Frankfort finds themselves down 11-2. And again, the full court pressure from Troy. Jake Rose in the backcourt, left sideline, and he's going to be bumped. Little hand check put down by Colin Jasper. He'll pick up the foul. That is the second team foul against Troy. One has been whistled against the Wildcats thus far. Brandon Levi getting a break as they will bring on Ryan Krushauer for the Frankfort Wildcats here. 3:21 to go, first period. Kokaruta in the front court goes wing right to Kenworthy. Looks inside the lane for Studer. Squares it up, now takes it in strong. Gets inside the lane, and his second bucket of the ball game for the 6'4 senior. He was able to get around Will Smith that time. 11-4, 3:05 to work as Troy brings it across the midcourt stripe. Right and deep, it's Reed Greaser who has it. Now Smith toward the lane, and he puts it up off the glass and good. First points off the sideline for Will Smith, who averages about 6.5 per contest. 13-4 here. Frankfort trailing with the basketball against pressure. Studer in the backcourt. Now off to Krushauer. Long down court pass, and he overthrows Kokaruta, and it's going to be out of bounds back to Troy. 9-point Trojans lead over the Frankfort Wildcats. 13-4, your scoreboard says. 2:40 left, first period. Again, championship semifinals, when they're ready to tip, we'll take you over to the main gym. Hanover will be matched up in that first game against Doniphan West. Then, of course, Washington County will be playing later on against host Onaga. Here's Troy in the lane. Shot is up, and an offensive foul called against the postman inside, Nathan Garter, who tried to take it up strong, and the official said too strong as he cleared some space. Now Alex Rader, the Frankfort Wildcats, and Brandon Levi set to check in with 2:25 to go in this first quarter. Frankfort trails by 9. They'll have possession back. And the Linn Bulldogs pull off a great come-from-behind win over Wetmore. They get it done 56-54, the final. Down-court pass near that timeline to Rader. He's double-teamed immediately. Tip pass, though, to Brendan Levi out top. Now to the left wing. Kokaruta for 3. Just strong. Weak side rebound. Pulled away by the Troy Trojans. In transition is Cutter Huss. Toward the lane. Now turns and spins, and it's taken away by Levi. One-on-one the other way. Brandon Levi takes it up and rolls it in. And the Frankfort Wildcats are back within 7 now, 13-6. Down quickly is Troy. Here's a drive by Troy out to the left wing. Three-point attempt is strong, and Levi, who had the steal and finish coast to coast the last trip down, now pulls away the rebound. Outside to Kokaruta. He'll fake right, move left on the wing. A minute 37 to go. Backdoor move. Kokaruta runner no good. Studer trying for the offensive board. Now it's loose on the baseline. Actually, Kokaruta got his hands back on it, but he was standing out of bounds when he did so. So Troy will have it. A minute 33 left to go. The Trojans will bring it down with Tristan Spear running the show out top as he walks it across the midcourt stripe. Signals to both sides and fires it on the wing right deep. Now Will Smith, top of the key. Left side wing, comes back to Spear. He's guarded by Levi. Frankfort in a man-to-man. A minute 15 to go. Right side wing, Greaser has it out top. Now the free throw line, Will Smith for 2, up, no good. Rebound tipped by Spear, but picked up by Brandon Levi, the Frankfort Wildcats. 13-6, Wildcats down 7, back with the basketball. 1 minute left here in this opening quarter. Left and deep, they look down low to the post. It goes to Studer. He will turn square. Baby hook blocked inside by Garner. That's going to be his second foul. He had an offensive foul earlier, and now he's going to be called for the defensive swipe against Studer, and that'll put the 6'4" senior to the stripe. He has 2 field goals. Now they get a couple of chances at the free throw line to try to cut into the 7-point lead. And the first free throw is up and good. He has 5 points. One more charity coming. 13-7. Frankfort is trailed by as many as 9. Now they're right back within 5. Studer will get a breather as they bring Croshauer back in. 51 seconds left in this first period. 13-8. Frankfort down by 5, but they have made a dent in a little lead that Troy had built up early. Lob down low for Smith against Kenworthy. Takes it up strong inside, and Will Smith has his second field goal. It's 15-8. 30 seconds to go. Kokoruta against pressure. Up the floor comes to Rader. Looks down low. Kenworthy, what a catch in traffic. Unable to finish off the shot, though. Here comes Greaser the other way to Smith. Out top, Spear fakes the 3 with 20. Toward the lane, gets caught in the air, but kicks it back outside. And with 15 seconds left, Troy may go for a final shot. 13 to work. Now down to 10. 15-8 ball game. Smith at the top of the key. Hands it outside. The dribble drive comes in from Cutter Huss to the paint. He knocks it in. The lead's back to 9, and Frankfort will not get a final shot before we head to the second quarter. 17-8. It is Troy with a 9-point lead as we head to the second period in this Consolation semifinal.
Wall Street Value is having their January tool sale featuring DeWalt, Makita, Milwaukee, and Master Mechanic Power Tools. Stop in for a table saw by DeWalt for $599.99, a 20-volt lithium drill driver for $99.99, and a Hitachi sliding miter saw for $275. We also have a full range of accessories and blades, so get into Wall Street Value, 423 Lincoln Avenue in beautiful downtown Clay Center. Open 7 days a week for you.
Farmers Cooperative Hanover take this opportunity to extend their good luck wishes to the Hanover Wildcats. See the Farmers Cooperative for a full line of products and services, from fuel to feed, agronomy to tires, and grain to lubricants. They have it all. Their goal is to make your operation more profitable. Farmers Cooperative, with added locations now in Herkimer, Marysville, and Bremen.
Farmers Cooperative, investing in our owners' success.
And investing in our youth.
One quarter in the books here. They're about 3.5 minutes from tipping off the first championship semifinal game tonight. When they are ready to go, we'll take you over to that Hanover matchup. Frankfort with the basketball to begin this second period had it turned over, and now Troy gives it back as their pass down the floor could not be tracked down before it went out of bounds. So it'll be Frankfort's basketball. 7:50 to work, just underway in the second period. 17-8 to score. Troy with the lead. Full court pressure again. Jake Rose in the backcourt to Studer. Jacob Studer gives it off now to Kenworthy across the timeline, right wing and sideline is Levi. He'll attack the paint, gives it off to Studer. He traveled before he made the pass. Great idea, got to the lane, but traveled in doing so. And so it'll go back now to Troy with 7:37 to work here in this second period. Trojans walking up the floor. Frankfort is matched up still in a man-to-man. High post, they lob it low. Troy gets it in the lane. This is going to be Jake Ross. Wild reverse shot won't go. Rebound comes off to Kenworthy. Adam Kenworthy down low finds Alex Rader wide open. Great feed from the wing left. And then Rader knocks in the bucket. And it's a 17-10 Troy lead as we work our way into this second period. Out top and deep, they give it to Colin Jasper. He scored the game's first 7 points. That's the lead right now for Troy, 17-10. Jasper has it right wing. Frankfort stays in the man-to-man. Now Jasper dribble drives with a holding foul against Rader as Jasper was trying to get to the paint. 6:51 to work, second quarter. He missed it earlier. Linn Bulldogs came from 7 points down in the fourth quarter to force overtime and then would win it 56-54 in OT. It was tied at 50 at the end of regulation, and then the Bulldogs get it done 56-54. Troy has it here, 17-10. They lead over Frankfort. Now we got a bumping foul against the Wildcats again on the drive by the Trojans. This will be the third team foul against Frankfort. 4 whistled against the Troy Trojans thus far. 6:48 to work, second period. That foul was called against Croshire. It's his first. Out top at the point is Alex Schmeely. He'll give it off wing right. Colin Jesper starts to drive, backs it out, now directs some traffic. Wing right he goes, now to Spear. Back to Jasper at the point. Back to Spear on the right wing. Jasper will cut through. Wildcats stay man. Now it comes back out top, lob to the high post for Schmeely. Now it's going to be Jasper for 3, his second triple of the game, and he has 10 points already in this first half. Raider up court to Croshire as they work against the full court press. It's a 20-10 lead for Troy. 6:10 left to work, second period. Now the ball nearly taken away from Raider to the corner. Croshire has it back out to Raider. Frankfort with the basketball, down 10. Jake Rose has it right wing and deep. Ball fakes it right, moves toward the paint. Kick out right wing. Kenworthy, 3-ball, strong. Rebound tipped inside, picked away, though, by the Trojan. Here's Jasper in transition. Wild shot at the baseline, almost fell in off the window. Rebound away to Alex Raider. Up the court it comes to Jacob Studer. Studer for Frankfurt spins and hands it back under the timeline to Jake Rose. 20-10. Frankfurt trails, 5.5 to work, second quarter. Pass to the wing right, nearly taken away. Saved by Raider. And a timeout's going to be taken here by Frankfurt. 20-10. Wildcats trail. They'll have the basketball when we come back with more TVL coverage.
In today's economy, you need a banking partner that understands agriculture, that can help you make the big decisions a little bit easier. From getting the right equipment to even the seed you need to plant your fields. In this part of the country, agriculture is more than just a job. It's a way of life. Citizen State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Is your furnace as efficient as it should be? Make sure it is with a call to Hanover Electric. With highly qualified, experienced electricians and servicemen, Hanover Electric will sell and service heating and air conditioning units, plus they can do all types of plumbing work. They're the ones to call for residential, commercial, and industrial electrical work, and for plumbing, refrigerants, trenching, and backhoe work. Hanover Electric keeps everything running efficiently. They look forward to serving you.
Frankfurt out of the timeout, got a look, but couldn't get it down. Troy also with a shot. It's brought down by Crawshaw. So with 5:08 to go, second quarter, Frankfurt trails 20-10. The starting lineups are being announced in the championship semifinals. Hanover about to take on Doniphan West. Bill Kasper has the call. We'll send it over to Flip.
All right, Rock, thanks. From Rocky Downing in the secondary gym in the Frankfort Wildcats. Back over here to the main gym. We are set for some championship semifinal action. Game 1, Hanover Doniphan West. Game 2 will be Post School Onaga taking on Washington County. Starting lineups for Doniphan West. Cooper Leach, a 6'4 junior. Austin Taylor, a 6'2 junior. Jeffrey Watts, a 6' senior. Tynan Bollinger, a 6'1 senior. And Lane Spiker, a 6' junior. For the Hanover Wildcats, they'll go like this. Will Bruna, a 6' sophomore. Andrew Bruna, a 6' senior. Evan Zavitriski, a 6'3 senior. 6'2 senior Austin Diedrich. And 6'1 senior Hunter Nicholson. In Coach Kim Losey on Monday, 400th victory. He'll go for 401 in the championship semifinals of the Twin Valley League tournament. Both teams getting final instructions, officials set to go. And we are just about ready. Again, when we get time, we will check in with Rocky Downing. He's got the Frankfort Wildcats in the other gym. And his second game this evening will be Centralia Valley Heights, and that should be a great one. Both teams take the floor. Hanover in their white. They will be the home team. Doniphan West in their blue trimmed in orange. Evan Zavitriski will jump with Cooper Leach. Championship semifinals of the TVL 2015 underway, and Doniphan West controls the ball. Man-to-man defense from Hanover. We saw them in this on Monday and rarely come out of it. They run deep on that Hanover bench. Leach now will take a 20-footer, yes, and buries it from the left side, and Doniphan West on the board first, and Doniphan West is going to answer with a full-court press. Andrew Bruna now trapped, now loses it. Doniphan West has it briefly. Now they do. There's Leach in the lane, 5-footer, yes, off glass, and Doniphan West up 4-0 early. Hanover a little shaky out of the gates and some trouble with this full-court press right now. Bruna again has it taken away at mid-court. Here comes Doniphan West again. This time they'll reset. Top the key, Austin Taylor. Now a 3-ball. Jeffrey Watts, and it does go in, but hits a support, so that is out of bounds. Hits a support on the bounce. So Doniphan West has come to play and really caught Hanover flat-footed early. Now Bruno will do the same thing. He's had his pocket picked twice. Now does get it across to Austin Diedrich, and a foul is going to be called. And Diedrich able to get a little bit of a breakaway, and all the Mustang player could do was grab jersey. Hanover trailing 4-0, just a minute into the game. Bruna now brings it to the point. Man-to-man defense from Doniphan West. Andrew Bruna goes left side to Nicholson. Will Bruna now drives lane, 10-footer off glass, won't go. Rebound fought for loose, and Doniphan West comes up with it. Leach gets it out to Austin Taylor. Taylor at the point, left side to Leach. Now has it knocked away. That's Will Bruna. Other end, Nicholson, left side, laying off glass, won't go, but he's fouled. Well, Hunter Nicholson can't get the shot to fall. Good defense by Hanover. And the foul is going to send Nicholson to the line, shooting 2. 4-0, Doniphan West, early lead. Puts his free throw up and strong. And Doniphan West is 7-2. These two teams have not met. Second one on the way and good for Nicholson. So Hanover on the board. They trail 3, 4-1. Leach brings it down for the Mustangs. Now Taylor goes right side to Bollinger. Dribbles left, back right he goes to Watts. Holds at the point, picks his dribble up, now goes left side Leach. He wants that 3, they're not going to let him have it. Instead he'll dribble right, now back left he goes to Bollinger. Watts in the lane, skip pass, baseline Leach, taken away. That is Austin Diedrich. Here comes Hanover. Down court quickly, Nicholson 3 from the baseline. No, rattles out. All but went down. Ball knocked around loose, and they'll say off Doniphan West. Three ball of Nicholson did everything but bounce in. Now inbound to Nicholson at the point. He's going to back it out and reset. And a man from Doniphan West, right wing. Will Bruna, 3, short. Rebound underneath to Doniphan West. That's Bollinger. He'll bring it out himself. Down court to Watts. That's top of the key. Wow, now Watts is going to drive lane and has it blocked by Zabatrisky, but they'll say Zabatrisky got a knee into Watts, and the shot won't go, but Jeffrey Watts headed to the line to shoot 2. Jeffrey Watts now. But senior misses badly on that first free throw. Watch his teammates quickly over, and Watts doing a little bit of shoe repair at the moment. And then gets everything together. He'll reload and hope to do a little better with this one. 4-1. Doniphan West with the early lead. Second free throw from Watts. It's well short. It's going to be rebounded by Diedrich. Here comes Hanover. Will Bruna. Right side, Zabatrisky back up top. Diedrich just over the 3 mark, hits for 2, and Hanover is back within 1, 4-3. Doniphan West with 4 quick ones out of the gate. Now Hanover with 3 unanswered. 4-3, 4.5 left in the first. Leach tries driving lane, loses a handle on it, but comes back up with it, gets it to Watt. Back up top, Spiker. Now Taylor for the Mustangs. Right wing Bollinger. He'll dribble back left, now to the point to Watt. And Hanover, pretty good defense by these Hanover Wildcats. Doniphan West unable to do much right now. Now Cooper Leach will drive the lane, and a lay-in by Cooper Leach is good, and he's got 6. Doniphan West up 6-3. Down court, Diedrich, left side. Andrew Brune in the lane. Fall-away jumper won't go. Diedrich gets the rebound. He's going to put it right back up and down from about 5 feet on the baseline. 6-5, Doniphan West with the lead. Down court, Leach in the lane. He's going to kick it back left, and now Austin Taylor on that pass from Leach takes steps. 3 new bodies in for Doniphan West. Landon Parsons, Levi Watts, and Justin Clark. That is a freshman and 2 sophomores. For the Mustangs, and now ball kicked by Cooper Leach on a steal attempt by Will Bruna. And we're with a little bit of trouble with this Doniphan West defense. It's a good Doniphan West defense right now, playing very well. Diedrich, Zabatrisky, back to Andrew Bruna on the right wing. Now dribbles lane, kicks it out left side. Nicholson 3, no. Ball batted around, and they'll say off Doniphan West. Ethan Pritchie set to come in. Trey Losey will come in. Zabatrisky and Andrew Bruna out. And Pritchie with that heavily wrapped right shoulder. Bruna inbounds to Losey. Dribbles right. Back to Nicholson, top of the key. He'll reset it. 3:20 left in the first. 6-5. Doniphan West lead, and now a foul's going to be called on the floor on Doniphan West. Out of bounds to Hanover under their own basket. Will Bruna set to throw it in. Looking for Pritchie. Now finds Losey on the baseline. Inside feed. Diedrich shot off glass and good. Baseline from Losey to Diedrich in the lane, and a little turnaround jumper off glass goes, and Hanover gets their first lead. Doniphan West trying to get something going. Leach inside, back into Diedrich. There's a long 3-ball that time that goes strong from Levi Watts, and now a foul is going to be called on the rebound. Ethan Pritchie with the strong rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Doniphan West. So Hanover's taking the lead. They're up 7-6. 2:51 left in the first. Hanover with the ball. Losey will bring it down across the top. Not quite yet. Now he gets across the timeline. Leach had him cut off, and Losey had to back up. Inside feed. Pritchie tries to back his way in. Not much there. There's a long 3-ball from Diedrich. That won't go. Good rebound by Nicholson. Put back by Nicholson won't go strong, and a foul's going to be called underneath. And I think they got Pritchie. Pritchie with a push on that rebound. It's his first. Cody Ringstorff will come in. Nicholson out. West with the basketball. Leach will bring it down. Leach now is going to dribble left, tries to get around Ringsdorf, now falls. He ran into Ethan Pritchie and fell in a travel. Ethan Pritchie had just established ownership of that baseline and did not move. Down court quickly. Will Brunas drives all the way to the lane, and his shot won't go, but he's fouled. Will Bruna headed to the line shooting 2. Will Bruna got a hold of that basketball and was gone. So Will Bruna stands at the line to shoot 2 for the Wildcats. First free throw up and down. One more on the way from Will Bruna. 8-6. Hanover lead. Second one up and down. Bruna hits both. And Hanover with their biggest lead of the game, 9-6. 2 minutes left in the first. Doniphan West now driving lane is Austin Taylor, and a charge is going to be called as once again the big man Ethan Fritchie has established ownership of his spot in the lane, and Austin Taylor guilty of that foul. Now Doniphan West will go off. They'll wait at half court. Come out of that press. Bruna again is going to drive lane. That won't go. Good rebound by Fritchie. Putback won't go. Rebound Doniphan West. Fritchie up strong on that miss and couldn't get it to go, and now a travel is going to be called on Landon Parsons. Minute and a half left in the first. 9-6. Hanover with the lead. Bruno will bring it down. Gets passed across the timeline to Austin Diedrich. Now Zabatrinsky will try 3 from the baseline, or rather Cody Ringstorff. That won't go. Down court quickly comes Lane Spikers. Shot in the lane, and now they're going to call a foul. Foul on the floor. They're going to call that foul on... No, they're going to call that. They'll call that on Trey Losey. They were calling it on Will Bruna, and Bruna's standing down around the half-court line, not even close, but they do have it right. Inbound feed to Connor Leeds. Can't get his shot to go. Gets his own rebound. Putback won't go. Gets it again, and that won't go. And now I think they're going to call Ethan Fritchie for foul number 2. And Ethan Fritchie has picked up his second foul, and Cooper Leeds just stayed with that. And finally got it to fall. Leach misses the first one. He's got 6 points in this quarter. A minute 12 left in the first. 9-6. Hanover with the lead. Second free throw on the way. That's short. Rebound knocked out of there by Hanover, and Doniphan West comes up with it. Now Leach, or rather Watts, is going to bury a 3 from the left wing, and we're tied at 9, and Coach Ken Losey is unhappy with his Hanover Wildcats. 1 minute left in the first. It's a 9-9 tie. Let's check in with Rocky Downey and the Frankfort Wildcats. You got it, Cliff. It is halftime here. The Frankfort Wildcats actually fell behind by as many as 12 at one time. They had it back down to within 5 a couple of different times. Now it's a 9-point ball game here at the half. 33-24. Will Smith and Colin Jasper, the big scorers. 10 from Jasper for Troy. Will Smith with 9 in the first half. Meanwhile, the Frankfort Wildcats get 7 points from Alex Rader. He was 3 of 4 at the stripe. Jacob Studer had 6 points. He was 2 of 2. In fact, Frankfort did a nice job at the line. They would hit 7 of 8 from the free throw stripe. They trail by 9 at halftime, 33-24. All right, Rock, thanks. Here, down under a minute in the first, 9-9, and now Doniphan West with the steal out of that timeout, and that draws a hard stare from Coach Kim Losey to his players. Underneath feed now to Austin Taylor. Shot won't go. Gets his own rebound, and his putback is good. And Doniphan West has gone back up by 2. Now other end, Bruna. Skip pass, left baseline. Trey Losey answers with a 3-ball. And Losey left alone, and Hanover's retaking the lead. Got down quickly. Watts. He's going to back it out to Taylor with 17. Leeds top of the key. Then Leeds nearly loses it for 7. He's going to drive lane. Shot over Ethan Fritchie. Won't go. Ball loose. Put back by Doniphan West. Won't go. Still loose. Andrew Bruna comes up with it. Ends up in Cody Ringstor's hand. And we are headed to the second. Hanover 12. Doniphan West 11. We'll take a timeout. Bring you back right after this.
A job worth doing is worth doing right. The crew at Orville Juneman Dozer Service and Oral Quarries of Hanover is hardworking and can complete a variety of jobs for your residential or commercial projects and your farm and ranch needs. From site prep work and conservation work to building and repairing waterways, terraces, and ponds, Orville Juneman Dozer Service takes pride in their quality workmanship. They also have ag lime and road rock of all sizes for special projects. Give them a call at 337-2482.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Linn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
1 quarter in the book. Hanover 12, Doniphan West 11. It'll be Hanover with the basketball. Andrew Bruna at the top of the key. Dribbles right. Now in the lane. Kicks it back up top. Cody Ringstorf. His shot won't go, but Ringstorf is fouled. He started to drive the right side of the lane. So Cody Ringstorf heads to the line, shooting 2. 1-on-1, they will say before the shot. Free throw from Ringstorf, up and down. Cody Ringstorf with his first point. Second one on the way from Ringstorf. Strong, good rebound that time by Cooper Leach. Doniphan West with the basketball. They trail by 2, 13-11. West with the basketball. Watch down low to Bollinger. Watts holds. Our cross-court pass, Austin Taylor. His shot won't go, and now a foul is going to be called, I think, on Doniphan West. Lane Spiker going to get called, so that'll take us to the other end. So Hanover is in the bonus, but Cody Ringstorf will go back to the line, shooting 1-on-1. Ringstorf hits the first. We'll have one more. Second one up and down. Ringstorf hits both. Hanover up by 4, 15-11. A minute into the second. Full court press back on from Hanover, and Doniphan West is in a little trouble right now. Now Leach will get it. He'll get Diedrich 1-on-1 and bring it down. To Bollinger up top to Taylor. Underneath to Leach on the baseline. Tries driving around Diedrich. Now gets around him. Shot up, won't go. Good rebound that time by Hunter Nicholson. Now ball loose. Diving everywhere. Tie up. Still loose. And Doniphan West comes up with that thing. Lay-in won't go for Austin Taylor. Gets his own rebound. Put back. Yes, and 1. Foul called on Trey Losey, and Austin Taylor just an established position in that lane and kept after it. Free throw on the way and good. 15-14. Hanover with the lead. Other end, Trey Losey for 3. Won't go. Good rebound by Andrew Bruna. Out on the wing. Now he's going to back out. He'll bring it up to the point. set the offense. Left side, Nicholson trying to work it into Zavitrisky. Back to Losey, top of the key. Andrew Bruna, 3 ball from the left wing, yes. 18-14. Doniphan West with the basketball. Bollinger, Leach. Left wing, now drives left side of the lane. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to Watt. Back to Leach on the baseline. Thought about 3. Now he'll kick it back up to Spiker. Back to Leach. Now Taylor. Get pass inside. Watts, and now ball kicked out of bounds by Zavitrisky. And now Doniphan West wants a timeout. 18-14, Hanover with the lead. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll bring you back right after this.
Andy's Hardware and Lumber continues to meet the needs of their customers with quality building products, tools, hardware, and customer service. They carry a wide selection of products to give you more choices and more solutions. Whatever you're building or remodeling, you need a reliable source of lumber, windows, doors, and hardware at good competitive prices. When you deal with Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, you'll always be treated right. They extend good luck wishes to the Hanover Wildcats.
18-14, Hanover with the lead. Doniphan West with the basketball. Mustang timeout. 5:49 left in the second. They are back underway in the other gym. We'll get you a look in there in just a minute. Long 3 ball off the inbounds by Doniphan West. Won't go. Andrew Bruna now. He's going to take it all the way down in the lane. Shot won't go. Partially blocked, and they're going to say foul's going to be called on Hanover. And will be on Austin Diedrich. They will say he pushed a little bit as he tried to follow that shot. Doniphan West with the basketball. Foul's going to be called on Will Bruna. So that is both teams now in the bonus. So 1-1 for Austin Taylor. It was free throw up. Strong. Rebound fought for. Zavitrisky gets it as Austin Diedrich knocked it out of the way. Other end now. Will Bruna had it on the left wing. He'll walk it back up top. Now dribbles right. Underneath. Zavitrisky turns. Kicks it back out to Bruna. Bruna driving in the lane. Hanging. Strong shot. Gets his own rebound. Now he's going to take a 3 from the left wing. That's strong. Rebound Doniphan West. (18-14). Hanover leads it. 4:50 left in this first half. Watts now for Doniphan West. Loses the basketball in the lane, and he puts theft. As he tried to recover that dribble, he fell to the ground and slid and could not get rid of that basketball in time. So Hanover with the basketball. It'll be Hunter Nicholson. Andrew Bruna, top of the key 3. Strong. Rebound Jeffrey Watts. Here come the Mustangs. Hanover's just gone cold on the offensive end. They're getting some good looks, and now it's Steele. Andrew Bruna. He'll bring Hanover down. Bruna will hold on the right side. Now he's going to back it out. And near steal by Doniphan West from Will Bruna. Back to Andrew Bruna. Drives lane. Shot short. Battle in there, and Jeffrey Watts comes up with it. Here comes Leach. Well, a foul is going to be called on Austin Diedrich. Each team with 8 fouls in this first half. Neither coach very impressed. Cooper Leach will go to the line. He had 6 points in the first half and hasn't had any, or in the first quarter, hasn't had any in the second, and still doesn't. That free throw off the mark. Rebound to Hanover. Will Bruna down court. Can't get his shot to go in the lane, but he's going to be fouled. So Will Bruna stands at the line. He'll shoot two. First one up and down. Bruna with 2 points, now with 3. Bruna will have one more. 19-14, 3:51 left in the half. Second one up and down. Bruna hits both, and Hanover with its largest lead. They're up 6. Mustangs with the basketball. Bollinger down on the right baseline. Inside feed. Leach, reverse lay-in, yes. Reverse lay-in around Austin Diedrich, and Cooper Leach with his 8th point. .320 left. Hanover with the basketball in this first half. Hanging floater in the lane from Nicholson. That won't go, and now a foul called on the floor on Doniphan West. That's going to send Evan Zavatriski to the line as Simon Bollinger picks up his first, and Zavatriski goes to the line shooting 2 as Hanover now in the double. Zavatriski's free throw strong. He'll have one more. Second one on the way, and that one's good. Zavatriski's first points and leads to 5, 21-16. Hanover with the lead. 3:10 left in this first half. Doniphan West with the ball. Watts in the lane, drive, shot up, yes. Jeffrey Watts hits for 2, and it's a 3-point game. Down court quickly, here comes Hanover. Left side, Losey. Back up top to Nicholson. Nicholson dribbles right. Now back left in the lane. Nicholson, little hanging jumper, yes. Hunter Nicholson with 2 more, 23-18. 2.5 left in the first half. Watts has it for Doniphan West at the point. Now baseline to Levi Watts. Inside, Jeffrey Watts, shot up, won't go. Rebound to Hanover. Here comes Trey Losey. Left side, Will Bruna, and Bruna's going to be hammered. So Will Bruna will head to the line shooting 2. So Will Bruna with a couple. Hits the first. He's got 5 points, all from the stripe. Second one up and rattles out. Rebound to Doniphan West. Watts has it other end to Taylor. It passed inside the Leach in the lane. Now he takes it back out. Near steal. Now he's going to go right side to Levi Watts. Back to Leach, nearly taken away by Hanover. 3 ball from Doniphan West, won't go. Rebound, Cooper Leach, and a putback won't go, and foul's going to be called on the floor. That's on Evan Zavatriski. Actually, that's on Austin Diedrich. Austin Diedrich picks up his 3rd. Cody Ringstorff will come in. Hanover leads 24-18. There's 1:46 left in the first half. Leach's free throw up and down. 24-19. Hanover lead. Second free throw from Leeds, good. Minute 40. 24-20. Hanover with the basketball. Will Bruno walks it across the timeline. Right wing Nicholson. Dribbles, now he picks it up, needs help. Gets it from Bruno back at the top of the key. Underneath feed, Zabatrisky drives baseline, 5-footer. No, strong. Cody Ringsdorf, rebound, yes, and one. Cody Ringsdorf. He has 5 all in this period. And now we'll see the free throw try to extend this lead to 7. Free throw up and strong. Rebound Doniphan West. Minute 13. 26-20. Hanover lead. Long 3-ball Doniphan West and Jeffrey Watts with an NBA range 3, and we're back to a 3-point game with under a minute. Nicholson dribbles left. Baseline, Ringsdorf, 3, yes. Cody Ringsdorf with 8 points all in this period. 29-23, Hanover with the lead. Doniphan West with the ball. 30 seconds. Leach holds. Now Hanover will come out man-to-man and make a move. Losey on Austin Taylor, back to Leach, right near the mid-court stripe. Ringsdorf on him with 15. Leach dribbles left. In the lane, Zabatrisky out. Long 3-ball from Levi Watts. No. Rebound Diedrich. Hanover has time for one more shot with 3. With 2, and the ball's taken away by Doniphan West, and we're headed to halftime. 29-23, Hanover with the lead over Doniphan West. We're at halftime. Let's take it to the other gym and Rocky Downing.
All right, Flip, we appreciate it. It's minute 33 left to go, third quarter here, so we'll carry this for you for a while as they're at halftime in that Hanover matchup, and what a matchup that is turning into. Here it's Frankfort, who kept hanging around. They fell behind by 12 in the early portions of the third quarter. Then they got it back to within 7 a couple of different times, but now they find themselves down 48-27 with a minute 30 left to go. So it's become a 21-point ball game, and now the pressure of Troy, which has really given Frankfort fits throughout the entire game, nearly another turnover. Rader has it in the corner out top. Jake Rose, good look for 3 for Frankfort. And it just goes off the mark. We've got a foul down low that's going to be called against Spear of Troy. So the basketball will belong to Frankfort on the baseline. Again, down 48-27, a minute 15 to work here in the third period. Well, inbound right in front of us here at the secondary gym at Onaga, the TVL Consolation semifinals. Frankfort inbounding. It is to Studer at the free throw line, makes his way to the paint, takes it up strong. He's fouled. And Jacob Studer will get 2 free throws now. Studer had 6 points in the first half, one of their leading scorers throughout the year. Very consistent, has yet to score here in the second half, but able to create a little bit and get down inside. Now he's at the stripe. First free throw is up and in. He has 7 points now in the game. 20-point ball game, 48-28. Studer will get 1 more free throw. And they're at halftime in the Hanover matchup against Doniphan West as Studer buries them both. He has 8 now. The lead is 19 for the Trojans over the Frankfort Wildcats. Minute 7 to work. Right side wing. They bring it back out deep from Wetstein, and now they swing it around left side. They're trying to go to the post to Will Smith. Troy overthrowing that post pass as it was coming from Cutter Huss, and so it'll be back to Frankfort against that full court Troy pressure. 48-29. Troy 7-3 coming in. Frankfort 4-7 in this ball game, trying to get a little chance at maybe a fast break off the press break, but it was shut down. But it's still Frankfort with the basketball in the front court. Kokaruta drives baseline right, kick out. Rader 3-ball is up and rims off, gets his own rebound and back up and good. Alex Rader, who had 7 first half points. His first bucket of the second half. Lead is 4.